I know everybody waiting for Glenda to get in a picture here.
Yeah, we bought a bunch of new technology, but we don't know how to figure it out yet. That is one thing I have to say. Oh, by the way, good morning and welcome to Coffee Moments with Mike and Jay Glenda. We're happy that you're here, and I hope you have your favorite beverage in front of you, and that you're off to a good start to your day here with us. So, anyhow, we bought a bunch of new technology, but we don't really know how to use it yet. So eventually we have these little microphones that they like professional stuff, but we can't figure it out yet. We're trying to YouTube it. We got controllers, we've got all kind of adapters, and we will eventually figure it out. So it's fun to have you here early when we're starting this so that you can grow with us and have a good time watching us try to figure it out. Yeah. We need some millennials to come in here and help us with all of this stuff. But we're happy to have our new coffee shop here with Coffee Moments, and I got these at the Dollar Tree.
Oh, okay.
You see what they say? Shush, Coffee and I are having a moment. So Coffee Moments, shush, Coffee and I are having a moment. They only had 2, so don't break yours.
Yeah.
They were from the Dollar Tree. I'll probably never find them again. I thought they were pretty cute because it says about the Coffee Moments. Talking about that, what does your shirt say?
Oh.
Stand up so they can see it.
Oh, you can see it.
Can you see it?
It says, I already know how my life will end. One of my kids will unplug my life support to plug in their cell phone.
That's a great shirt.
Yeah.
He already knows how his life will end. One of his kids will unplug his life support to use the charger for their cell phone.
And my daughter,
that's so true.
Daughter said, "No, that's not true, Dad. We won't do that." And guy says, "Just a joke, just a joke."
Aw. Yeah, his kids are great. That's really funny.
Yeah.
That they would think that. Oh my goodness.
But a little humor.
Yeah. Our light just went out. No, whatever. We're still trying to figure all this out. Hopefully the lighting is good. I think it looks better.
Maybe that's where my life went. My light will go on.
Well, I have to say though, the one thing that you're going to get with us is that since we're older, we really don't know how to do all of this. So we're figuring it out together, and it's been a lot of fun. It's been a learning curve for sure, but you get what you get. We don't know how to edit. We have no idea how to edit. So
and our coffee moments are just what we're doing, what we're talking about today,
what's going
on, and stuff like that.
Yeah, to share. So if you have any ideas or anything you want us to talk about, just drop it in the comments, and we're happy to discuss it. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, you get what you get. If we say something or something, you're just gonna hear it because we don't know how to do editing. So it is what it is.
I'm going to come up with a little saying for our little moment.
Oh, I have. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. So I came up with a little jingle for our little coffee moment, and so I thought we would do it and see how you guys like it. Ready? So I made a little jingle for Coffee Moments.
It goes sip, sip, smile a lot. Coffee moments, hit the spot.
Yeah. So it's sip, sip. Wait here. Sip, sip. Can't sip because you won't be able to talk it. Sip, sip, smile a lot. Coffee moments, hit the spot. So let's do it together. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Sip,
sip, save,
smile
a lot. Coffee moments, hit the spot. So I hope it hits your spot and you makes your day a little brighter with whatever you have on your agenda today. Anyways, so I don't think today, I actually don't have too much on my schedule to do today, which is nice.
Yeah. Well, it's nice with the weather changing. Here in Pennsylvania, we're supposed to get another good day tomorrow, and then rain the rest of the week. But it's warming up, so that's good. And I love the change of the season.
Yeah, I love spring. I haven't seen any of our crocuses. We have them on the side of the yard, and our tulips. I actually never planted them. The previous owners did.
I seen them starting to.
Were they coming up?
Yeah.
That's always fun to see that, flowers and stuff like that. And I always loved begonias, and I could never grow them. Everywhere I lived, I planted begonias, and I could never ever get them to grow. And I was so excited because I bought this house when it was like not the season, and then in spring, and then especially in the summer, I had these huge begonias. I'll have to show a picture of it to you guys. I'll post it whenever they bloom. But they are the most beautiful begonias you've ever seen. They're huge. And I was what a nice surprise that was. So it's fun, like when you buy an older house, well, our house isn't that old, but when you buy a house that's, somebody else had lived in it, and then you don't really know what the plants are, and then it's spring, and then all of a sudden you're surprised that you have like crocuses propping up or tulips or something like that. And in the summer I have begonias that are absolutely beautiful, the most begonias I've ever seen.
And
So they must like the soil.
I was reading up on them a little bit because they didn't come in as well as they have been. And what I did was I cut them down the year
We
before.
cut them too low.
And they were too low. And they should just cut the when the flowers die off, just cut the flowers off and
leave the sticks
growth,
there.
Leave the old growth there, and they'll come in. So hopefully this year we'll see a nice.
We did have some, but not as many. So if you have begonias, don't cut them all the way down. They all survived. They're coming back, but it took them a while. So if you have begonias, just deadhead them, I guess, and don't cut the whole thing, because if you do, it takes them a really long time to come back. But we did it by the end of this summer. We did have them. They were starting to come back, but not as pretty as they had been previous years.
Right.
So this year we didn't do that. So I'm excited to see how they come in. I'll have to post a short or something for you guys to see them. So we both love to garden. Obviously, you guys know that it's a big passion of mine. I love to. I always plant a ton of flowers. I said I don't drink and I don't smoke, but don't ask me how much I spend on flowers every year. I love to plant, and Mike likes to garden too.
Well,
so it's a little
last
passion.
year I did was I'm not a big vegetable person. My palate is like a kid's palate, and so I'm not a big vegetable person. But I wanted to plant some vegetables, and I did, and we had some success. Tomatoes and
we had a ton of cherry tomatoes and some peppers.
Yeah,
and I made stuffed green pepper soup with the tomatoes and the green peppers that we had, and it was delicious. I love stuffed green pepper soup. It's my sister's favorite, so I took her over some. So
I'm gonna give it another shot this year and see if I can maybe expand it a little bit.
Yeah, so it's fun. I mean, honestly, it's probably with the time and effort it takes to do the vegetables and what they cost at the store. It's just a hobby for most people, but it is fun to grow your own. And I do have to say, I'm not a big tomato person. If I buy it at the store, I'm not that much of a tomato person. But if you give me a tomato out of a garden, I will literally slice it up, put some salt, and have it like a candy bar. I love a tomato out of a garden. It's entirely different flavor than the one that you get at the store. So there is a big difference in taste. I remember growing up,
we had a dog that would walk up to my dad's garden and bite onto his tomatoes.
Oh, and, tomatoes?
Yeah, it was
a dog that liked tomatoes. That's funny.
It used to drive him crazy. It was kind of funny.
My dad had a big garden growing up too. He had a real big garden, and he actually had it all for the neighborhood, and then he would give everybody stuff. Like they would come, and we had a big garden growing up in our house. So anyways, do you like to garden at your house? Are you guys having any plans? I saw some seeds coming into the Walmart the other day, and Lowe's. They have a whole rack of seeds there that people are already. I guess you start them inside this time of year, and then you can move them outside when they get bigger. So a lot of people do that too. We've never done that. We just wait and we just buy them when they're a little bit bigger and plant them outside. We kind of cheat that way. But anyway, so that's what we're doing today. I guess that's a good way to end, right? I don't really have anything else to say. So we will see you tomorrow. There'll be more to talk about tomorrow. Trust me, there always is.
Take care.
Until then, have a great day. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. We're trying to grow this community. So we would really appreciate that if you can subscribe and share and like and share this cup of coffee with your friend too. So take care. Have a great day.